All right, how's it going? And welcome back to the sub. Now over 65,887 weight re-rackers. This week's video is brought to you by our sponsor, me, as usual, but this time it's the quality content athleisure clothing line, which is my new clothing line, which is dropping this Saturday, the 22nd at 12 p.m. Pacific time. This countdown timer is going to be wrong by the time you're watching this video, but it'll be at qcathletics.com, and if you browse it at that point on Saturday, there should be a whole website up for you to see. And this is the Instagram, and you get to see me looking like a model, and I'm also wearing the t-shirt. And I know this is maybe redundant because I've mentioned it and I've teased it for a long time. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's finally ready. And my favorite sweatpants of all time, I actually do love them. And I've been saying on my streams, like, if you guys don't buy it, then on the plus side, I get to fill up my closet with everything that's not purchased. And I want my entire wardrobe to be these sweatpants. So please save some for me. Really appreciate it. All the mediums, at least. So anyway, that's that. Big sponsor. Thanks to me for sponsoring. And let's start off with number 19 on the sub. Drew, my favorite squad. I feel like if this were a few years ago, favorite squad would have actually been something in a completely different series that is not to be named. But now we have a different squad. It appears people who've moved on to SM Perth, which is kind of cool, I suppose. Zena's on SM Perth too, by the way, just in case. We do need to do more playing together on there. I realize that my SM Perth time has kind of gone down while Zine got on the server, so we have this inverse relationship there. But anyway, if you're missing the reference, SMP Earth, Sylvie Krinios, Kara, and myself. I got to do more projects on there. I've just been busy with the other series and the sub server and finding netherite and doing all that stuff. Anyway, here's footage of the Georgie T Driving. Wait, was I like spied in public or something? I haven't driven it that much recently because it needs to have a hydraulic line fixed, but the lead tech, who's the GT tech at Galpin, has been out for like 3 months. So I haven't really been able to do anything with the car for a while because he's supposed to be back in next week. So maybe I'll be able to get it fixed then and get it back on the road, but this would have to be old footage probably. That's, I can't tell, is this supposed to be a joke because I'm short? I don't know if it's supposed to be a joke. I can't. Wow, that's the top comment. That's how short and tiny Jordan is. Okay, I'll have you know, I may be 4 feet tall, but I'm not 4 centimeters tall, okay? Jeez, guys. I was like looking at the street. I don't recognize that street. Wait a minute. I don't think I've driven down that street before. It's not actually the Georgie T. You guys, you caught me. The entire time that I've been making videos on the Georgie T, it's just an RC version of the car, but I'm that small that I can get inside and drive it around and you don't even know the difference. I go to a Galpin RC auto shop to get the car worked on. You know, it's just got a little circuit missing or something like that. Just sometimes you crash it into a storm drain or something. It hurts. Jardon equals Pat. Single buff AF. Minecraft. Fans tell to play one series. I don't know what that means exactly. 10 million play button. Green pet. Re-racks weights. Single. Isn't he married? I thought he was married or something like that. I admittedly don't really keep up on the YouTuber relationship and gossip and things like that. But anyway, buff AF. Honestly, I think he could beat me in an arm wrestling contest. I'm not going to lie. He seems like pretty solid bodybuilder, and I don't think I'd be able to keep up. Fans tell to play epic proportions. What is the blue one here? I don't know. 10 million play button. Read pet re-rex weights. You got us. We're the same person. Except up here, it's just I don't discuss any relationship-related things. But I'll have you know, I did once hug a girl. I'm just throwing it out there, okay? You might call me a player. That's all I'm saying. Wise man. Jordan giving dating advice to Krinios. I got others to treasure I cannot possess. Wow, it's so related after the last post. It's so interesting how this always seems to happen with back-to-back posts on the sub. Hey, like I just said, I once hugged a girl, okay? Now that makes me expertly qualified to be giving out advice to Crinios. All right? What have you done? Have you ever hugged a girl before? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you haven't. I am ultimate player, okay? I know what it takes to be a good partner in a relationship. Saw this in the comments of his new Insta post and had to make it a meme. Oh, it's Jump Boost, isn't it? Jump Boost 2, there we go. There was like half the comments on the post. It was either, despite the fact that I already said that I'm 4 feet tall, it was saying you're short, which is like, okay, it's cool. You added input, which was in the caption of the video already, or it was Jump Boost. So I'm glad that you actually made it a thing though, but it's a 0-0. I feel like you needed to have like a countdown there, something like that. Have it counting down from 10 or something like that. Would that be Jump Boost? I guess that would be Jump Boost 2, because so it's a meter for every block in Minecraft, and that would be 1.4 meters. So would Jump Boost 1 actually get you up 1.5 meters? And yes, I know, a real box jump, because I was surprised actually, there weren't too many comments saying, wow, you were running up to it, scrub. Stand still next time. There were only a couple of those, which was very surprising to me. But yes, I know an ideal box jump is standing still, but I can't do that standing still. So I'm a scrub lord at jumping. Can't even dunk. Jeez, why does anyone even respect me? Jardon is waiting for the day this happens. Oh, wait. Also, I interrupt this regular scheduled program to say I was wearing the quality content tank top in that post. By the way, QCathletics.com, Saturday, 2 p.m. Check it. Jardon's waiting for the day this happens. Fool walks away without re-racking. Jardon, you should re-rack those weights. Fool, how about you re-rack them for me? Oh, my God. I saw this guy a couple days ago at the gym. He finishes up at the bench press. He walks away, and there's 35s on the bar. It's like, it's not even a widely used set of weights to have on the barbell. Most of the time, you don't even use the 35s. He walked away with a 35 still on the barbell on the bench press, and I'm just like, I should have said something. What if he's not done? What if he's not done on the bench? Then he comes back a minute later. I'm like, oh God, thank goodness I didn't say anything. Because he probably just went to the water fountain, and then he's coming back now. He's gonna. Turns out he left his water bottle or something. He comes back, grabs his water bottle, and walks away, and then just walks out the gym. I'm like, you, you don't deserve to be there. God, get out of the gym. So dumb. Oh my God. I'm upset. I was so upset. God dang. I didn't. Oh, God. Oh, so ridiculous. Okay, anyway. Weight re-racker battle. We got another Pat and Jardon post here, don't we? Thank you for adding the logo over the nips. Very much appreciated. See, I don't have those biceps. I do believe that he would, I don't know about pound for pound, but in terms of just absolute weights, I think he's probably got me on pretty much everything, because those are large arms. They're much larger than mine. He already won this one. I'm willing to concede at this point. Now, in terms of if it was like a pull-up competition or something like that, I am very good at pull-ups, so that I might have him there. But anything else, yeah, I don't know. Just practicing Revenge for the Talent Show. So we back in the mine. I missed the Creeper man lead in, but okay. So what I will say though is, technically, if it's just the instrumental, unless you have someone singing, it is just DJ Got Us Falling in Love, because that would be the composition for the track. So it's the lyrics themselves that turn it into Revenge. So in fairness, to give credit where credit is due, you are instrumentalizifying, that's a word, as well as demasculinifying. That's a Trials reference. If you didn't get it, don't worry about it. It just is what it is. But anyway, I appreciate you billing it as Revenge, but you got to give the cred where the cred is due. I hope that it goes over well. And I hope that the audience starts singing along. I feel like an acoustic version could benefit really well from having like some strings in the background or something. I just really like when strings are in tracks. So I've used strings in my own tracks that I've released, not recently, because I'm busy and I haven't released music in a long time. So yeah, that's the thing. Sorry about that. Anyway, hopefully it goes over well. I made the world's first RC Georgie T. Also first post, so don't go too hard on me. Oh, we have context for the... Is this the same one? The Arctech and the Arctech... Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't supposed to be a joke about my being 4 centimeters tall. It was actually just that he made a Georgie T RC. Okay, that's much more nice-spirited. Nice, dude. I wonder what it started life as, but, you know, pretty nice. Pretty nice solid stripes on there. Looks well proportioned and everything. And it looks like from the video that we saw, it actually goes scale speed even faster than the real car. So that looks like it's freaking like 300 miles an hour at the speed that thing was driving down your road in terms of scale miles per hour or something like that. So that thing definitely zooms. Pretty cool. Just, you know, check the hydraulic fluid underneath the front between the like front axle and make sure you're all good there because I need to get that worked on. Should be an easy fix. It's just, you know, it's just can't have it worked on when the tech's not there is the only problem. Hopefully soon. Also, there's the carbon one. Oh my god. Hydrate or unalive? Jardon drinking water in RL craft waiting for scary things. Why is the cap on the water bottle? This doesn't seem to be working very well. Also, the top comment from Bridget. Imagine using a plastic water bottle. Shameful. Yeah, my son. What is my son doing, dude? Thought I gave my son a weight re-racker water bottle, bro. And also, my son hasn't learned to take the cap off. Maybe he just forced a hole through the cap because he's so powerful. Dude, you gotta drink a lot of water in RL craft, though. Like, it's crazy how quickly you go through water in that thing. At least now we don't have to worry about the thirst effect because we have that bobble on that just makes every water fresh water. So that's pretty great. Don't need canteens anymore. Oh, brilliant. Baby Yoda, though. What do you don't need a knife. You got the force. Thanks, Captain, for fixing my lag problem. Sound needed. This is slander. Okay, I'll have you know, MC Pro Hosting, #sponsor, is running this on a beefy rig. Oh god, what have you done? Okay. Alright, Mr. Literal Pants. Okay, the extra, like, that was just unnecessary and uncalled for. Is it performing well now? Wow, look at that! It's working brilliantly! Amazing! Incredible! Alright, there you go, everyone. If you're having issues with lag, unplug your damn potato, get some quality A5 Wagyu, plug into that, and you'll be smooth sailing. Such tech support. Happy Valentine's, everyone. When somebody asked Jardon if he has a girlfriend, oh no, I'm not brave enough for commitment. I love how the theme of this video is going to be, I mean, I hugged a girl once, so we got that. The only commitment I'm willing to commit to is no commitment, which I have committed to quite committingly. So, I mean, that's the way to do it, dude. Just commit your life to no commitments, except for work. I've committed myself to work. That is the one commitment that I will say I have committed myself to, is I commit to committing one video committed to this channel and the live streams. Most days I've committed to a live stream on a daily basis and committing to post a live stream video whenever there's a live stream. I've committed to that. I've committed to all these channels and commitment with the channels that I've committed to, except the ones I haven't committed to, like the Jordan Games channel, but otherwise I've committed to most of them. So that's the only exception. Just found this in my closet. Did you know? You know, at least it's not... I found this in a thrift shop for $1, although it would be a good deal, dude. I was so stoked when I got that sword. It was modeled after the sword from Divine RPG from Modded Survival way back in the day. Dude, I remember when I got that, I was like, oh my god, you guys did a heck of a job on that thing. I still have it upstairs. Dude, one of these days, I should build, like, See, it'd be cool to have a shelf thing behind me that has a bunch of merch and stuff, but then the problem is it gets rid of my easy ability to just isolate myself from the background for thumbnails. That's where I'm torn between. But I guess I could like build shelves. There's not enough depth here though. Like I just run my chair back into it. But I could have one of the pull-up green screens that I think Elgato sells. And I could put that on the floor in front of the shelf so I can pull it up when I need it. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll figure that out one day. And then when I have the green screen, the sword would be totally invisible. And it'd be keyed out. Anyway, dude, I was so stoked on that sword when I first saw the sample. But you should have that proudly displayed on your wall or something. You know, it's good art. Looking through bookcase and found Cap's words of wisdom. Closet, bookcase. I'm just, you know, I'm buried somewhere in everyone's house. A Guide to Mining Rare Elements by CaptainSparklez. Gold, redstone, emeralds, and diamonds are high-tier ores. Finding them can prove very rewarding. Yeah, dude, gold can actually be pretty rewarding, but this idiot forgot netherite. How did he forget netherite? The most valuable resource of them all. Like, what is he even doing? How do you trust this guy as a source when he doesn't even remember the thing that can survive being dropped in lava? I wouldn't listen to him, honestly. I could never forget those eyes. Okay. This is what happens when something is pulled out of context. Everybody in the chat, when I was building the Hall of Honor on stream, I had it where it was full block sized eyes. And everyone's like, no, do the eyes with upside down stairs. And I was like, I don't think that's gonna work, but I'll do it just because you're all saying to do it. And then that's what ended up happening. And I'm like, there you go, guys. That's what you asked for. Doesn't look great now, does it? Let's go back to the other full block eyes. Now you make this post here as if this was my fault. How dare you? I could never forget those eyes. It's not my fault. I refuse to accept blame for this one. That's not proper proportion. Also, it's not proper proportion even with the eyes being full blocks. The mouth is slightly off. But at least it resembles it enough that you're like, oh, no, that's creeper, that's fine. But I forget exactly what was off about the mouth, but we don't need to worry about it. It's totally cool. And the Hall of Honor looks great. Always room for improvement, but looks pretty great, I think. Sad BeamNG noises. Me watching CaptainSparklez 10-year rewind video, not seeing any BeamNG. I mean, was any BeamNG linked by anyone in the comments of the Reddit post where I said feel free to link stuff that you want to see in the 10-year rewind video? Because if it wasn't, then I refuse to accept blame yet again because I crowdsourced ideas for that video. So the real NZabs, actually, if the real NZabs didn't post a link to BeamNG Drive in that video, you have no one to blame but yourself. This is me refusing to accept responsibility or anything. That said, one of these days, maybe I'll go back to some BeamNG Drive. Or stream it, or something, at the very least. We'll see. A meme using Jardon's son. That's a first. Dude, there never have been any Baby Yoda memes before. I've never seen them. How parents see 28-year-old Jardon. How fans see 28-year-old Jardon. It's not wrong. I'm a boomer on the internet. I mean, I think just by the mere fact of having been around for so long, I'm a boomer on the internet. Like, if I started when I was 10 years old and now I was 20, I'd still be a boomer on the internet. The same with like Ryan Toy Review, dude. He started when he was 2 or 3, and when he's 13, he's gonna be an internet boomer. Ryan Toys Review is gonna be the youngest boomer of all time on the internet. I'm sorry, Ryan, but it's just the nature of the game. Once you've been around for so long, that's just how you are. Parents might see you as like a regular kid, but the kids your age are gonna be like, wow, he's so old, dude. He's been doing this for 10 years. It's crazy. I built Jardon's Minecraft head out of Lego. First ever Reddit post, by the way. Wait, that looks like really freaking accurate. Not bad. Also, how did you get, like, I don't even understand. How did you get a cube that, how do you even make that thing? Does Lego just have a cube with parts that you can attach on all sides, and then you just add all the proper pieces that have smooth faces on them rather than being able to attach anything else? That requires some serious planning and work and having the proper pieces, because that means like this is too thick here, which means this piece right there, That has to have attachments on top, but the piece on top of that doesn't have the attachments, just smooth. You must have like a gigantic tub of every kind of feasible Lego that ever has been made to just be able to make that happen. Like, that looks like it could be a proper set. Lego, hit me up. I want to have a properly licensed head of my Minecraft character. I'm sure it would be widely purchased because definitely everyone in the world would be able to know what it is. It wouldn't just be like, what the heck is this and why is Lego selling? It would not be like that. And the top for the last week. This is a risky business we hold here. Make a new Jardon format based on the GRU template. Look at the subreddit rules just in case. Realize that the rules clearly state there is no original GRU meme formats allowed, and this will probably get deleted. Realize that the rules clearly state there is no original GRU meme formats allowed, and this will probably get deleted. Mods are watching. I can't believe this made it to the top. I suppose the last two slides are not the same, though. So you did technically innovate on the GRU meme, which I think has also been done before. But you know what? It's fine. I can't believe you brought this back. How dare you? Next week, I expect to see all quality content related posts on the subreddit. Make it one gigantic sponsor slot. I would appreciate that. Anyway, screenshots of my face. There actually is a subreddit for that. It's called Faces of Jardon or Jordan. Jardon, I think. I haven't browsed in a while. I still like to look at screenshots of my face, but it exists. I'm sorry. You didn't need to know that. That's it for the last week on the sub. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like if you liked. Again, feel free to go to qcathletics.com and it'll be a site as of Saturday at 12 p.m. and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And yes, okay. I'll see you next time.